All right, more breaking news coming in. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said he was proud of last week's budget, defending not only what he described as the fair choices in it, but also his finance minister, accused of misleading the public before the release of her fiscal plans. Starmer sought to convince the public that the budget, which ducked an increase in income tax but raised taxes in other areas, would help tackle child poverty, protect public services and offer a larger fiscal buffer to secure stability. But while he tried to move the focus onto future welfare reform and cutting business regulation, he was repeatedly questioned on whether Finance Minister Rachel Reeves had misled the public by presenting a fiscal black hole as being larger than that suggested by independent forecasts. Brian, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. So, Brian, of course, the Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister, the British Prime Minister has a lot of googlies to dodge over here, a lot of explaining to do because the public is demanding more reforms and welfare from the current government.
Well, clearly, very rightly mentioned the fact that yes, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has been defending the last week's budget, saying that he was rather proud of the government's fiscal choices and even insisting that they were fair and necessary to stabilize the economy. Now, very importantly, speaking at a community center also in London, Starmer argued that the budget, which avoided raising income tax but increased several other levies, would help reduce child poverty, protect public services and even provide a longer and stronger fiscal buffer for long-term stability. Now, Starmer also tried to shift attention towards upcoming welfare reforms and plans to cut business regulation, but for much of the question revolved around Finance Minister Rachel Reeves, who has been accused of also misleading the public by portraying a larger fiscal deficit than suggested by independent forecasts. Yes.
All right, Brian, appreciate you joining us. We take a short break on that note. More news and updates on the other side.